Joining us now is Michael Colacci, and we're going to be talking about law. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Good morning, Donna. I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
So, Michael, we got a chance to meet over the summer, and I was so impressed with what you do. What made you start your practice?
Right. I've had a lot of influences. Mostly, it's going to be my family. I have a very deep law enforcement background, which kept me around the law growing up. And I have many family members who are entrepreneurial and business owners. Something that always influenced me from a young age to want to hang a shingle and be a business owner myself.
Something happened very traumatic in your family. Can we share that?
Yes, absolutely. My uncle, when he was very young, he got unfortunately into a car accident where it left him in a coma for several days. And my family really didn't have any ties to the law, and they didn't know where to turn. Unfortunately, they landed with an attorney who either was outside of his specialty or just really didn't understand the value of the case. And because of that, they had to accept a very low settlement. That was a big influence for me to specialize in personal injury law later on in my career, knowing that I'd have an opportunity to help families who are similarly situated to my own to avoid something like that ever happening again.
What are some tips you'd like to give to someone when they are in an accident? What should they do first? Like, what are some early moments that if they do the right steps can help them later on?
Documentation.
Okay.
Absolutely. So, to the extent possible, leave the vehicles where they are, allow the officer to come to the scene and see everything exactly how it was, because they're going to be making observations of the surroundings, maybe footage, property damage, and the location. Taking photographs of your vehicle and the other vehicle also can be a big benefit. And from there, I highly encourage to reach out if you were injured to an attorney who would be able to guide you and ensure that all your medical billing and everything else with the file is set up appropriately.
Now, do you help with other personal injury, like falls and things like that? What are some of the other cases?
Yes. Colacci Law Firm, we specialize in all types of personal injury, motor vehicle accidents, fall downs, dog bites, and miscellaneous. So I say miscellaneous, I mean, I have a paintball case right now. I have just things that most people would probably consider random acts.
Right, random acts, but sometimes they're not.
Right.
Okay, understood. So paintball, you could get like an injury to the person or injury to another person, or?
Unfortunately, in that case, my client did take a paintball to the eye.
Okay.
Yeah.
So therefore, they have to get some help.
Yeah.
Interesting. What is one thing about being an attorney that you actually love?
I love the competitive nature of it. Being somebody who was raised in a household also of athletes, I had the good fortune of playing basketball in college, and that competitive nature is something that's only grown in me as time goes on. So.
You want to win for your team?
Right. I'm not one to fold, Donna. That's right. And that kind of one-on-one type atmosphere in a courtroom is really appealing to me.
Excellent. Good for you. When someone does get a case, right, how long is the typical time that it takes before it's settled? This is not a quick thing, right? There's a lot of depositions that go on, and
yeah, it can be a very lengthy process. Honestly, it really depends on a lot of factors. One, the docket of the court that you'd be venued in. Of course, the pandemic hit us all, and in the legal profession, it shut down courtrooms. So dockets are pretty backed up, which causes a delay in having your day in court. Outside of that, the reasonableness of the insurance company you're dealing with.
Okay.
If they're reasonable, you have a chance to settle, and if they're not, then unfortunately you have to fight to the end.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I am glad that you came here. I wanted to celebrate you. I know that you've been doing a lot of good things for people, so I figured, after we met over the summer, I was like, could you come in? And I appreciate that, because I know that it was a little bit of a trip for you to get here today, correct?
Just a little bit.
A little bit.
That's okay.
Yeah, some people fly in from all over the world. Like one time we had somebody, come in from Hong Kong, and they're coming in from everywhere, and it's so exciting. But I do know that this whole area right now, especially starting in November, starts getting crazy traffic with people wanting to go to New York City just for the
Oh, yeah.
excitement of it all, right? So the holidays
Absolutely.
here are wild.
Yes.
But thank you so much. And may you always be safe,
Thank
travel
you.
safe in your journeys. And I guess that goes to also like when we do travel, to be mindful, like stay off of our cell phones when we're driving, wear proper footing, shoes when we go out somewhere. Like
Yeah.
we should also do our own due diligence about trying to not get hurt.
100%. Absolutely, Donna. And
Awesome.
thank you very much for having me.
You're
It's a pleasure to
welcome.
be
Did you
here.
have a good time?
I did.
Did you like meeting some of the people here?
Yes,
Good.
absolutely.
And did you have a duck donut?
I have not, actually.
Okay, you are due for a duck donut because they're
Okay.
absolutely delicious. But thank you for joining us. Happy journeys to you.
Thank you.
There you go. We don't want you to get hurt, but if you do, it's nice to know that someone cares about you and wants to be your champion. Thanks for watching.